Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 17 Manchester City Career Mode. Now in today's episode, we are going to be having 4 games and 4 big games. 3 big games in the Premier League, but most importantly, the final game of today's episode is a round of 16 Champions League game against Sevilla. This is in the second leg. The first leg did end in a 2-2 draw, an incredible game. And obviously the second leg, whoever wins that game will be going through into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It was just an incredible game against Sevilla. We've been in some great form, especially in the previous episode. Games against Watford, obviously Sevilla, that huge game. A game against Spurs, Everton. But unfortunately, in the previous episode, we did lose the EFL Cup final to Leicester City. It was such a disappointing result. We are going to push on in this season. We're sitting first in the Premier League. We're still in the Champions League, but we will find out if we will be making it through into the quarterfinals in today's episode. Also, in the FA Cup, we are in, I think, the quarterfinals, so we are doing well in that also. So the 4 games in today's episode, you guys can probably see from yourself, is the first game is against Manchester United midweek. After that, obviously the Manchester derby. After that, we've got a game against Sunderland, one of the weaker sides in the league. And then 2 days later, we've got Bournemouth. And then 2 days after that, we've got Sevilla, and you can see the fixture congestion, the one thing that I hate in FIFA. You can see in the space of about 5 days, we've got 3 games. Yes, 5 days in this calendar. We've got 3 games. 2 of those games, Sunderland, Bournemouth, should be easy wins. Then obviously the huge clash against Sevilla. If you guys can go ahead and do a favour for me, thank you so much for supporting this series by dropping a like rating on today's episode. Drop a comment down below. Make sure also subscribe for daily career mode content. But guys, without further ado, let's head into the first game of today's episode. It's in the Premier League. It's the Manchester derby against Manchester United. Let's hope that we can start off today's episode with a win. Today's a huge episode. 5 days, 3 games, and let's head into the game against United. As we head into the game against United, it's the Manchester derby. It's at the Etihad. At the moment, we're sitting comfortably in the top spot in the Premier League. Manchester derby, the last time we did play the Manchester derby, it was a 1-1 draw, so we're looking to better that. There've been major changes to the side. Iheanacho and Jesus will be starting as the 2 strikers, with Bale, De Bruyne, Otamendi, Aguero, Cole Walker, Bravo, all on the substitutes, just to name a few, because this is obviously a midweek game. We just recently had the EFL Cup final, which we did sadly lose. There is Mourinho, and let's take a look at the United side for this upcoming game. They're sitting down in 10th, so they want to be pushing up the table, and they could do that by picking up a win in the Manchester derby. Martial, Ibrahimovic, Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Carrick, Luke Shaw, Rojo, just to name a few. They've got Mata, Romelu Lukaku, Eric Bailly, Marcus Rashford, all on the substitutes. A very strong substitute side United do have. Here we go in the Manchester derby, guys. We want to start off today's episode with the win. It's a huge episode. Obviously, we've got 3 Premier League games and also the Champions League game, and let's hope that we can start off by picking up a huge win here in the Manchester derby. As we head into the second half, it's been a really boring first half. We were completely dominating United, but United playing really defensive in this game, but we just could not have a few good chances on goal. Probably not the best ball there, but you can see to start off this second half, it's been really all Manchester City in this game. We've been holding the ball, holding possession, but we just have not found that breakaway to get ourselves on goal. And that's for United also, having no shots on target or no shots at all during the first half. We're looking to start off the second half like we did in the first half, but this time a good chance on goal. Sane plays it. Darmian with the interception, and that's how really the first half was. It was us getting on the attack and United doing some good interceptions. That's why scores remain at 0-0, and it's been a pretty boring Manchester derby. Gabriel Jesus with a good turn. Jesus now with the shots, and he's put it wide. And to start off this second half, at least we're having a chance on goal. Not the best chance, but let's hope that we can do better. Corner is now going to come in for United. Corner comes in from Henrik Mkhitaryan. Martial with the header, Rulli with a good save. And United having their first chance on goal. So we end off this Manchester derby in a pretty boring 0-0 draw. This game was completely not at all similar to the first Manchester derby earlier on this season. It ends in a 0-0 draw. At least we pick up a point from that game. And obviously in our next 3 games coming up in today's episode, in the space of 5 days, we've got 3 games. So it is going to be a really intense episode. We need to make sure we do pick up the 3 points. And let's head into the next game of today's episode. And next up, we've got this Premier League game against Sunderland. This should be a win for ourselves at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland, one of the weaker sides here in the Premier League, and it should should be a 3 points for my Manchester City side. We're still sitting in the first position, exactly where we do want to say. We are clear at the top of the table, and we want to bridge that gap between us in first and Southampton, who are sitting in second. And we take a look at the Sunderland side for this upcoming game. Pickford will be starting goals, with Jermaine Defoe starting as a striker in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Just behind Jermaine Defoe is going to be Jack Rodwell for this upcoming game. David Moyes' side not looking too strong here in the Premier League. We take a look at my City side. We've got the likes of Aguero, Sterling returning for this game. So is Kevin De Bruyne and Gareth Bale are starting a really strong side. Guys, we win this game, we go 6 points clear at the top of the table. 2 games clear at the top of the table. Exactly where we want to be. Obviously, we want to be clear at the top of the table. And at the moment, we're doing very well here in the Premier League. Obviously, that game against United wasn't the best game to watch. Obviously, a boring 0-0 draw. But let's hope that we can pick up a few goals in this game. This should be a real easy 3 points for ourselves. I know every time I say that, the game is usually a really tough game, but it should really be an easy 3 points. Play all the way back. Raheem Sterling wins it off the defender. And just like that, Manchester City 1-0. What a ball from Raheem Sterling, but you got to look back at it. What a win from Raheem Sterling to win it off the Sunderland defender and play the easy ball to Sergio Aguero. You can see a great challenge there from Sterling. Easy ball to Aguero. Aguero needed to finish it, and Sergio Aguero does what he has been doing so well this season, finishing off golden opportunities. 1-0 Manchester City after 7 minutes. I just said it should be an easy win, and it is looking like that at the moment. What a start to this game. Now De Bruyne with an overtop ball. Go on Raheem Sterling. Make it 2-0 City. He's put it wide. Cole Walker. Yaya Toure. Now Raheem Sterling can play through Kevin De Bruyne. 1-on-1 chance. De Bruyne is going to hit the post, and I thought surely that one was going to go in. And after 40 minutes, we've taken a little bit of a break here when it comes to our good chances. Kevin De Bruyne with the 1-on-1 chance, and we just got really unlucky there that he did hit the post. But almost making it 2-0 City in the 42nd minute. Kevin De Bruyne, so close. He started well in this game. And it would be nice to head into the second half with a 2-0 lead. Talking about De Bruyne, he's on the ball here. Plays it. Aguero. Oh, Sergio Aguero. He's going to hold this one. He's going to play the option of Gael Clichy, the left back who's pushed up. Clichy will play it. Good ball. Yeah, Toure to make it 2-0. Good save from Pickford. And almost making it 2-0 there yet again. We're so close to making it 2-0. De Bruyne with the corner. Otamendi with the header. And that has gone in off the crossbar. It's 2-0 Manchester City. And in the space of a couple of minutes, we had a couple of shots on goal. You can see De Bruyne's first chance did come off the post, coming real close to making it 2-0. We had a chance there with Yaya Toure. Good save from the keeper. But this time the keeper couldn't save it. And this time we almost got denied from the crossbar from Otamendi's header. But Otamendi's header did come off the crossbar. It did go over the line. 2-0 Manchester City. Looking to make it 3-0 to start off the second half. De Bruyne comes in with the corner. Aguero, this time, did it go over the line? It was almost an instant repeat from the first goal. Aguero's header this time did not go over the line. It came off the crossbar and it bounced on the line or just before the line. And it got cleared out, so close to making a 3-0. Almost an instant replay from our second goal before half time, but scores remain at 2-0 Manchester City. The game ends in a 2-0 win to Manchester City. A very nice win here against Sunderland, a game which I said we should have easily been picking up the 3 points, and we did do so successfully. A 2-0 win against Sunderland as we head into the third game of today's episode, and that game is yet again in the Premier League. This time, it's against Bournemouth. And next up, we got this game in the Premier League against Bournemouth. Now, I am resting a few players because we need to win that final game of today's episode. The Champions League, round of 16, second leg against Sevilla. The winner will go through, so that is why I'm resting a few players for this game against Bournemouth. Back to David Silva, who's pushing forward for Manchester City. Go on, David Silva. Still going. Still going, David Silva. If he can just cross that one in, it's a good cross. Gabriel Jesus with the header. And an easy save for the Bournemouth goalkeeper. After 12 minutes, we almost take the lead. But obviously, the header went straight to the goalkeeper. Talk about Gabriel Jesus. He gets that ball yet again from a header. Abaleta. Silva. Inside. Jesus will play it through. Zuccolini pushing forward. The central midfielder. And is that a penalty? It is. In the 56th minute, we've just received a penalty. And I thought the Bournemouth defender did pick it up perfectly. And look at that, guys. We've got a penalty here in the 56th minute. Now, who should take the penalty? Usually we have reliable penalty takers. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually go with David Silva. Now, David Silva to step up for City to make it 1-0. To put ourselves 1-0 in the lead. David Silva will now finish it into the bottom corner. What a finish, guys. No keeper in the world would have saved that one. That is a brilliant finish from David Silva. He picks up a goal for himself. 1-0 Manchester City against Bournemouth in the 57th minute. But just look at how good this penalty was. Brilliant finish from David Silva into that bottom corner. 1-0 Manchester City against Bournemouth, and we are looking to hold on to this 1-0 lead. Corner is now going to come in from Jack Wilshere. It's a good corner. Arta with the header. And he just goes over the goal. Since we did pick up that goal straight from kickoff, Bournemouth looking to make a 1-1. But fortunately for us, they could not do that. Callum Wilson on the ball for Bournemouth. Wilson can go all the way. A good save from Rulli, fortunately for us. But Rulli's going to go with a quick throw. And that quick throw is to Gabriel Jesus. Back post, Wilson's on it. This is not Callum Wilson, this is the other Wilson. Comes with the cross into the back post. Bournemouth will still have a chance. They've just hit the post. In the 80th minute, Bournemouth with the 1-on-1 chance. And they've just hit the post. Like I just said just recently, that Bournemouth only need one good chance on goal to level our 1-1. Sane gonna look to play it inside. He couldn't. Plays at Gundogan. Will now play through. David Silva has hit the crossbar. Kolarov now with the cross. Gundogan's there. David Silva could have picked up his second goal for this game. And he's just hit the crossbar, so close to making it 2-0 and actually sealing the 3 points for ourselves. But I think we've done enough here. There's 3 minutes to go of stoppage time. Gundogan will play to David Silva. Will play through to Paulo Zabaleta. Can we finish it off with a 2-0 win? Gabriel Jesus gets taken out. It's another penalty, guys, in the 90th minute. And we have the chance to make it 2-0 Manchester City against Bournemouth. Here in the 90th minute, seal the 3 points. Pretty much we've won this game, but it would be awesome if we can pick up another goal for our goal difference. Who's going to take it? It's going to be David Silva. And this time, I'm going to go down into the other bottom corner. David Silva, the keeper, saves it. In the 90th minute, I didn't put too much power into that one, and the keeper probably thought I went down the bottom right-hand corner. I'll probably go down the left-hand corner. Bournemouth are going to clear it out, and that is the game, guys. It's the 1-0 win for very unlucky for us, guys. It could have made it 2-0 here. They're right at the end of the game. But hey, it wasn't meant to be. But we still won we still picked up the 3 points, so really, that penalty didn't really matter. But that is going to be the end of the Premier League games for today's episode. We've got the second leg against Sevilla in the Champions League, one of our biggest games for this season. Let's actually take a look at the Premier League table to see how high up we are in first position. What is the gap between us in first, Southampton in second? Let's find out. We are currently 8 points clear at the top of the table, guys. It's been an incredible season so far. With 11 games to go in this Premier League season, we are 8 points clear at the top of the table, ahead of Southampton, who are sitting in second. Arsenal are in third, Leicester City are in fourth. But 8 points clear at the top of the table. It could not get any better than this as we head into the final 11 games of the Premier League season. Let's head into the game against Sevilla in the Champions League in the round of 16. This is the second leg, and like I said, winner will go through into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And next up, we've got this game against Sevilla. Like I said, this is going to be huge. Sevilla did pick up 2 away goals, and we did pick up 2 home goals. We're heading to this game, we pick up the win, most likely we will be going through. Take a look at the Sevilla side for this upcoming game. Sirigu will be starting in goals. Vasquez and Ben Yedder will be starting as the attackers, with Vitolo, Samir Nasri also just behind them. In a 4-2-3 formation, we all know what this Sevilla side is capable of. We did find that out in the previous game, or when we did play them the first time in the first leg. When we were 1-0 up, we went 2-1 down in the space of about 5 minutes. Surprising to see that there is no Jovetic, because Jovetic did really dominate us in that game. We're starting a 4-2-2-2 formation. We've got Aguero back in the side, so is Bale, Kevin De Bruyne. They're not all on full fitness, because obviously we've had 3 games in the space of 5 days. But we're going to have to head into this game. No excuses, pick up the win, and we need to make our way through into the next round of the Champions League. My goal for this season and this series was to make history here at Manchester City, and making history is by winning the Champions League. Obviously, City have never won the Champions League, so this game is crucial for our series. Here we go against Sevilla in the away leg. Vasquez is pushing forward. If Sevilla can pick up a goal early, it could have been all over. And And his shot, fortunately for us, is wide after 3 minutes. Raheem Sterling now, played over top to Sergio Aguero, brilliant ball. We need to pick up an early goal to give ourselves the confidence that we can go all the way and make it through. Go on, Sergio Aguero! Sergio Aguero, good save from Sirigu. Sterling looking for the 1-2 with Aguero, or Sergio Aguero could go all the way. Aguero still on it, he's done it! What a start to this game after 19 minutes. Sergio Aguero has completely ruined the entire Sevilla defense in the space of a couple of minutes. Look at that finish from Sergio Aguero. It's 1-0 Manchester City, guys, so I think we still need to pick up another goal to secure our win, because Sevilla did pick up 2 away goals while we did pick up 2 home goals. Obviously away goals do count towards more in the Champions League. So I think we need to go ahead and pick up another goal. Then we should be fine about going through into the next round of the Champions League. Vitolo is down the wing, but we can't afford to concede. Otamendi, a good save from Rulli, and Sergio Aguero has just started incredible in this game. Sterling also with a one-touch ball to Gareth Bale. Go on, Gareth Bale. Streaming forward is Gareth Bale. It could be a dream start. Gareth Bale has done it! What a goal in the 26th minute! What an incredible goal from Gareth Bale. That has to be hands down one of the goal of the seasons. What a freaking goal from Gareth Bale. Pushing forward from the halfway line. But look at this finish. What a finish into the top corner. You can't get any better of a finish than that. It is 2-0 here in a game which we needed to win to push ourselves into the next round of the Champions League in the space of 30 minutes. After 30 minutes in this game, have we already done enough to secure our spot into the next round of the Champions League? Mariano. Ben Yedder pushing forward for Sevilla. Otamendi, can he get back there? The shot has just hit the post and the side netting. Sevilla coming real close to making it 2-1. They know they need to pick up a goal. They are in desperate times to pick up a goal. Gael Clichy. Clichy to Raheem Sterling. And Zonzi wins it. So does Gael Clichy. Sergio Aguero has put it way over the goal. Now, Samir Nasri is on the ball, the Manchester City man who's out on loan to Sevilla, who shouldn't really be playing this game. That's going to be a foul, and now this is a goal-scoring chance for Sevilla. This is when it does get a little bit scary right now, because we need to make sure we don't concede to bring Sevilla back into this game in the 75th minute. And the 75th minute from the free kick, from 22 yards out, it's a goal-scoring chance for Sevilla. From the free kick, it's Ben Yedder, who has just put that one over the goal. With 3 minutes to go, we will be making it through into the next round of the Champions League. Touré's going to play through. Sterling can put the icing on the cake. Sirigu with the save. So close to making it 3-0. Corner now is going to come in from De Bruyne. Otamendi is there with the header. He has put it wide. It is an incredible 2-0 win away against Sevilla to send ourselves into the next round of the Champions League. What an incredible win, and what an incredible way to end off today's episode. I have no words. When my team needs to step up, we step up, alright. Gareth Bale with yet again another goal of the year contender. It is just an incredible win away. Remember, we went away to Sevilla 2-2 on aggregate. It was anyone's game, and in the space of 7 minutes, both Sergio Aguero and Gareth Bale stepped up and made sure we were going through into the next round of the Champions League. Who will we be facing in the quarterfinals? The dream to make history here at City is still alive. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, drop a like rating, drop a comment down below that I could respond to, subscribe also for daily career mode content. I have no words really, and I'll see you all on my next video. You won't want to miss the next episode.